All right, guys. Today I want to talk about eyes, emotional eyes. Whenever I was a youngin', my mom and daddy, they'd always tell me, hey, look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes when you're talking to me. Later in life, I thought that was just, things that men did, people, that you respected or, could tell that you wasn't lying. But the more I got to thinking about it, the eyes are the windows to the soul. That's what the Bible says. Now, I can still vividly see in my mind's eye what my parents looked like at times whenever I did good. Very, we'll call it not every day. Okay, let's just call it that. But there are times that I would see happiness, joy, satisfaction, so many things in their eyes that was a telltale sign. But likewise, on the opposite end of the spectrum, there were always times that I saw hurt whenever I didn't do things that they had asked me or that they even expected out of me. There were times that I would disappoint them, and I could see disappointment in their eyes. I could even see anger. I could see all kinds of stuff in their eyes. I remember seeing their eyes whenever they lost their parents. I mean, there was hurt, there was longing, there was suffering, there was that look that said, I will never be able to talk to my parents again. I will never be able to have these deep, meaningful conversations with my parents again. I've seen the look in their eyes when the kids would drive away for the last time. I remember coming and visiting and just driving away, and I would see happiness and sorrow all together. It would be, my kids are finally raised and gone, and I'm sure they were happy about that. But then there was also tears sometimes that I don't know when I'll see my kid again. So if you wind up, you get married, you have children, pay attention to the eyes. If your parents are still alive, which mine are not, I'll no longer have that opportunity to see into their soul through their eyes. But if your parents are still alive, take that time. Look them in the eyes when you talk to them. See the happiness, the joy, the sadness, the hurt. And likewise with your children, look into their eyes. See the pain, see the joy, see the learning, the astuteness, see what their emotions truly are, because eyes will tell you so much more than words can say if you just pay attention to the eyes. The eyes will give you information that words cannot. Peace.